Welcome to this week's episode of Tell You What Podcast with me, Talal, Jomar, and my better host, Sean Aleavey. It's episode 14, my favourite number, Thierry Henry, Peter Canavan. How are you, Sean?
Fantastic. We're both doing the iconic Henry knee slide. That's how we're like doing this episode. We're both on the knees, just like ready to fucking take over. This is actually probably a good starting point for us in this podcast. Thierry Henry is like the one thing that unites us more than anything else in this world.
Oh, see, I get so passionate about Thierry Henry. I will defend him, and like he did Judas Ireland. Like I'm like, and I was conflicted for like 10 minutes. And I went, nah, it's Thierry.
It was me and you only. Me and you just went like, you fucking bastard. I woke up the next morning like, he's still my hero. Like he's still my hero. There was one really iconic. I remember. Do you remember the Bebo days? Do you ever have a Bebo profile? And used to, whenever you go onto someone's profile, a video would start playing straight away. It was like built in whenever you launch someone's page. And mine was like a 3-minute Thierry Henry montage, but the song was like what it said is like, there's that little bit of hope when your back's against the rope. Hey, you made it. And the world's great. And I can't listen to that song without getting emotional anymore. Even when I sing it there, I'm starting to tear up thinking about Thierry Henry banging goals in for the Arsenal Invincible season.
The game he came back for Arsenal against Leeds in the FA Cup, I remember it was 3 or 4 years ago. Somebody had made an edit, so it was basically like 30 seconds of his best moments for Arsenal, like when he was first at Arsenal. Then it was like a few like words, and then it's basically like the king returns, and it was just as the music crescendos, he just puts the ball in the net, and the song is, what's it called? Something for horses. I get it on my phone, but it is, and it's like quite a sad song, but the song is just like, I remember watching it going, oh, I'm crying in the toilet box here. Or the word box here, he shouldn't be. It's like, I need an excuse why I'm crying. I was like, this is not right. But it was the most emotional thing I have ever seen in my whole life. Right? Because he does a big run down the line and hugs Arsene Wenger. Like,
oh, stop. We're not ready for this level of emotion. We're only starting the podcast. Roll the intro, fuck's sake. We're 2 men crying here.
Oh, just let me that clock keeps ticking like a metronome in my
oh, right. However, tears are gone. Tears are gone.
A break there, and our dedication to Thierry Henry is over. I will say this. I remember that old bit I used to do about my confirmation name. Was it confirmation name? Holy Communion name?
Yeah.
This is one you get your name.
Loved it.
Confirmation name. Sorry. Confirmation name. So I was born without a middle name, which I don't know if that's a common thing in other regions of the world, but like here, everyone has a middle name. Your mom and dad give you your name, and then they go, but also Paul, or like a real generic fucking something in the middle of it. It's never anything cool. Yeah. But I never had one, so this was my like opportunity to go get one. So I went with the iconic Sean, Thierry Henry, Aleavey, and the teachers were not for it. Like, and then I tried to call myself. They goes, you can call yourself Henry. I goes, can I call myself Henry? And they goes, no, we can call you. I found the loophole. The loophole was I want to call myself Henry, but I pronounced it Henry, and they're like, we're not letting you pick that.
Be fair, like, do you know something? It would be so cool if that genuinely was your middle name, though. Like middle name Thierry Henry. Like,
I mean, it wouldn't suit me. It's a bad luck. It's a bad luck for me. Like,
I don't know. Like, it's one of those ones where like if you're a diehard Arsenal fan, it does suit you. Like
yeah.
Like the number plate in my car is T14, and that's
so
for
funny.
But and people be like, why is it? And I'm like, it's because of Thierry Henry, and they're like, really? I'm like, oh yeah. yeah. Like my son was very close to being called, like, only I couldn't get me on my head. I was like, I want to call him Thierry.
You could have had like Thierry, but with like a fat or something to make it a little more harsh or something. Like you'd be like, that's sweet Thierry there. Like in front of your son, he could be a wee Thierry, like, because like obviously your children are like mixed race, like.
Exactly, he could be. So I was just like, but no, had to settle for Charlie. But yeah, Henry's just like he's my idol. Like, I absolutely.
Why do we dedicate this whole episode, just episode 14, an hour talking about Thierry Henry?
I could easily do it. Like
nothing would make me happier.
But people, I don't. It stresses me out when people be like, "Oh, like such and such was bad." I'm like, no, but you don't understand like what he used to do. Yeah. Like is insane. Like, I
Go
mean,
for
the
it.
best defenders in the world, Nesta, can't. He used to leave them for dead, like for dust.
Yeah.
He was Mbappe before Mbappe was just so quick. And what I love about him is he's still so like, yeah, I know he was class. Do you ever
Yeah.
see when Man City won the Champions League?
Yeah.
And Jack Grealish is like, do you think in your prime you took on Kyle Walker? And he's like, in my prime, all day. I'm like, fucking, you know what, Thierry? Fucking know it. You know it.
Joe, I absolutely love about Jack Grealish that he's like the stupidest man on earth. Like he's so. Especially the video of him asking him like, "Is it where Birmingham is on the map?" And he's just like, just staring at the whole map. Like, I have a fucking clue. Which here, geography isn't our strong point at all. But like, but he's like, if someone asks us like, where like Birmingham would be the equivalent of being like, where's fucking Belfast? You know, it's a massive fucking place in England. Like,
we should know it though. But no, he's a dimwit. Like Jack Grealish is a dimwit.
Do you not like him? I know my girlfriend is so funny because I like mentioned before, she's like into like football and stuff like that. But like she'll like, I don't know, she must hear so either I have a theory either she's cheating on me with another fella who knows loads about football, which to be honest, the conversations are a lot more interesting, so that's fair enough. Or she just genuinely haven't good interest in it because she'll just come out with stuff being like, Jack Grealish, state of him, like look at the state, look at his socks all down low, like why is he like? And I'm just going, where have you heard this? But I think she just hates that like he falls into that category of like, I think I've seen Kieran Barton talk about this recently, where it's like he is not a 10 out of 10 specimen of a male, but there's that demographic of women that all go crazy about him.
Yes. Kind of like Harry Styles.
Yes.
What have we become? Or a minute ago we're talking about Tyranny, we're talking about Harry Styles. Anyway, yes, I know what you mean.
We'll just leave it there.
If you froze,
what
about
so there's a few things I want to say, but I'm just going, let's not go down this rabbit hole. Let's not go down here. I will say that so I've been listening to since I've been back to work. Have I talked about that in this? Went back to work.
No, you haven't.
Have I not? Oh, Jesus Christ. So I'm back to work. As you know, I've been look at the last of you. You're so happy seeing me miserable. That is horrible.
It was your reaction of like, oh Jesus Christ!
Oh, you won't believe it. I have to go in. I have to go in and sit in an office. Can you believe this? It's disgraceful. No, I've for my good listeners. So stand up isn't paying the bills, and neither is the Patreon. Unfortunately, that was my last attempt. But you've let me down terribly, and I had to go back to work. So I said that as if like I was never going back to work. I was always going back to work. By the way.
Yeah.
But no, started a new job, Belfast City Centre. Office admin. See the actual job itself, Talal. I mean a gift. It is the Aleavey masterpiece. Like,
oh well, that's good. It's
I can't say too much about it, but the first part that I'm doing while training is looking at receipts that people like salespeople have spent money on, checking what they've entered in the system matches, and just going, yep, all good. That's it.
Yeah.
Fun. My missus was watching me do it when I was working from home one of the days. She was, "You're not bored out of your mind." She was, nothing makes me happier than this right now. This is amazing. Yeah. I love this shit. This is great.
Yeah.
Put a pound on a sandwich. Tick. Thank you. Next.
I know. I have to submit my expenses soon. Ooh.
Imagine we ever got expenses for this. Imagine we were fucking going around the world globe trotting and all. Like, that'll be class.
Here, Dubai, Sean.
Dubai 2025, is it on?
Aye, it's on.
Is it happening?
Yeah, apparently so. Like, there's no. He hasn't.
You want to fill everyone in what you're talking about, or is it too early?
It's too early. Too early.
Right, okay.
I'll not say nothing until the flights are booked.
Right, okay.
So the flights are booked. Just because I have a history of being really excited about something, and there's no reason why it shouldn't happen, and then it fails miserably.
Yeah.
And,
well, I don't want to say too much on behalf of you. And I know don't want to get in, but if this comes off, let's just say Dubai will be getting a hell of a lot funnier. All right, that's all I'm saying. That's all I can say.
But yes, exactly. Yes, that's all we can say. But yeah. But again, there's no reason why I don't see why it won't.
You've got good signs so far.
Good signs so far. Yeah.
That's. Fuck. We're going international, baby. We're going all in.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So here, all being well.
Is there any room for your wee mate, or is that in development?
Well, that's what I've been sort of angling at.
Right. Okay.
Kind of, a double, we're not a double act, so to speak, but kind of like it would be beneficial for the people in Dubai.
Be better for everybody.
Like I'm
The country
doing,
would benefit.
like we're doing them a favor. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Okay. Yeah.
you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but yeah. So
It's like
here,
you don't have your tea without a drop of milk, and that works very well for me and you skin color.
exactly.
That's it.
But as I think I said to you in like a text message, we're the ideal people to go away together because you'll do your own thing, I'll do my own thing.
Yeah.
Both enjoy our own separate company. No stress, no hassle. We'll meet in the middle somewhere. Go, what do you want for dinner? Oh, I feel like a steak. You'd be like, nah, I want something like fajitas. No problem. See you in a half an hour. That's it.
See you later. I can imagine me and you in Dubai, just both of us checking in. You're like, "Oh, where you at?" And you've the fucking thing over your shoulder like a towel or something. You're like, "No, I'm way to pray here. Where am I?" I'm just tied over my shoulder, head to the pool, just fucking separate directions.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, here we'll see what happens.
No, this is what's so right. So I don't think a lot of people realize these sort of things. There's so many things that happen in like stand up, and especially like at our level. Well, at a bigger level, it must be insane through the conversations you have. But at our level,
Yeah.
you do get like the odd exciting opportunity and the chance to be on different things. Like I had a phone call today from the BBC about something. I'm just sitting there going, I want to tell everyone about this because like this is really big and exciting, and what could come of it. But you're just like, I know I'll be the cunt that tells everyone that I'm going to be on the BBC or something's going to happen on the BBC for me, and then everyone tune in, watch the show, and it never drops. It will never feature. Oh, I think I've lost Talal. Add him back in here. I think I've lost Talal. But yeah, like I just know that I'd be the kind of person that would like lose out because I decide that I am going to be, oh, here I'm doing this and doing this and doing this, and then it just fucking does not happen. Which would sicken me altogether. Have we got Talal back?
I'm back again. Sorry, Sean, you were saying there with the BBC.
Yeah, the BBC, like we've got you a wee bit laggy here.
Okay.
Let's see if we can back you out and back in again.
What's that like?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah. So we're saying
Yeah.
about the BBC there, right? I was saying like I like got a phone call today. Basically, all it is they want to use a clip of mine for like a documentary about a cruise ship that came over, right? And I was just like, fucking class, happy days. Thought it was a scam, so I was like, not even gonna answer, but I was like, I'll just phone them and see. And they're like, yeah, I want to use your clip and stuff like that. But I know now that I've put that out into the world, they'll cut it from it. Like I'm gonna tell everyone I'm on this BBC show, and then they'll just go, nah, decided to do shit.
But it is a fine line of like telling people you're good news, and then because you want people to like know.
But you're also so excited.
Yes, exactly, and then you don't want it to like. It's no secret what happened to me last year. Like I was so excited, and then things like got it. Like still talking about it a year later. Do you know what I mean? Though there like, but the other thing I think about is at least there was evidence because it was talked about in different on separate podcasts. It was fine,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it was still a bit like, oh fuck shit. I wish I hadn't said nothing, which is why I'm keeping the Dubai thing sort of under wraps, so to speak.
Yeah. Only the 35 people that listen to this weekly will know, so it's all right.
Yeah,
Completely fine. Don't be saying nothing to nobody.
Exactly. So it is one of those ones where
I was going to say to you, if you had a country, like what would be like your bucket list country you'd go and do like stand up in, or place? Because a country is probably a bit vague.
I would like to do like the mothership, like Austin,
Texas,
like the mothership, but be there and actually be. This is how I would like to be. I'd like to be like well known over here, like going over on a couple of hours. They live in Austin, Texas, come and watch me, but absolutely murder the room.
Yeah,
like oh holy fuck, who's this guy? You know, but
you'd love to get that like break. Like that, like sort of like because you picture it going like I'm sure there's comedians that go to the mothership, fucking like move to Austin. Like it just sounds like everyone moves to Austin now. Like every comedian wants to go to Austin, but they just feel like they're going to go there. They want to do a set. Joe Rogan's going to come out, shake their hands, invite him on the podcast. Keys to the city. Well done, you're a millionaire now. And like that's never happening. Like
no, well, because if you look at the people on Kill Tony, there's a guy Cam
Patterson, yeah,
he's now selling out tours.
Insane.
And he was, you know what I mean? And like, it's like, but it's here, but that's ideally like what you'd like to do. Or Dubai. I mean, Dubai could be
nice. Imagine you became half of it in Dubai. Like, imagine every gig you're doing is just to like the fucking royal families and stuff like that, like out there. That would be unbelievable.
But you know what I mean? But like, even it's like, what is being a success? It's like if imagine like you were going out every month and you're earning enough that you could quit your job.
That'd be unbelievable.
Like, yes, I mightn't be the biggest comedian here or one of the biggest comedians here, but if it was getting paid enough to like travel around the world and do it,
that'll be class. Because you always hear people doing these, like, I hate to keep going on about cruise ships. It sounds like I fucking got a brand deal with them now, right? But I'm here, trust me, I went back to work. I didn't get a brand deal, right? If anything, I think they're going to try and sue me for fucking blowing up their fucking feelings. But it's like, you always hear like these cruise ship comedians, people go on cruise ships and they just eat shit every night and like it never works. But I'd give that a go. If they're like to be here, come out for like a month. I'd like, here, yeah, fucking give that a whack. Why not?
But it's this kind of thing. It's like, what do you want your success to be? Like, do you want to be? It's like, do you want to be a full-time comedian and earn a decent enough wage and have a decent enough life, or do you want to be really popular but be shit?
Yeah. Well, I'll say this, and people won't believe me on this, but I actually just really enjoy stand-up. I actually don't really give a fuck. See, as long as I'm having fun with it, I actually don't really care. Like, I don't have like a goal to like earn X amount of money or leave my job. If any of that came as a consequence of doing stand-up, great. But I think like over the last few months, right, I haven't really been working on stuff like that. I was doing a bit of stand-up, blah blah blah. But my days were so boring. Like, fucking, I did not really enjoy like having nothing to do during the daytime and like sitting around and stuff like that. So for me, stand-up is one of those things I do, and even this podcast, for talk's sake, like I don't do any of this to make money. I just jump on and do these because I enjoy doing them.
It's good fun. Yeah. I'm kind of like you with like stand up as well. I'm sort of just like, I really enjoy doing it. I'm under no pressure to like this. Like, if I never be a full-time comedian, I'll still be very, very happy. I actually today, because it was World Mental Health Day anyway, but we had to do so.
I'm gonna have to go into the middle of this episode and edit out that eye roll. Fuck's sake.
Sorry. Something of me, I'm a mental health first aider, by the way. I'm a huge advocate for it, to be fair.
Tell your face. Fuck's sake.
I know. But no, the reason I done my role is because we all had to do like this thing in work where like you had to like say what you're grateful for or what you've done or what you feel proud of, right? Mm-hmm. So I sort of went, you know what, I'll just stick to like stand-up. And see, when I started listing out what I've done stand-up in 2.5 years, I'm like, this is insane.
This is mental.
Absolutely insane. And I was just like, right, done sport for him. And I'm going, fuck, I did do that. You know what I mean? Like, I did do that. I was like, that is insane to me. Did I talk about doing sport for Colin on this tour? No? Did I talk about that?
No, I can't believe you left at 18 minutes. You fucking... That shows your love for Thierry Henry. You brought Thierry Henry up before doing support for your most favourite person alive.
Hi, Henry is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So here's what happened. I arrived to the gig. They were doing like...
Go tell us. Are you telling us how you got the support, or is this just you landing at the gig? Tell us how this came about.
So I had messaged Colin about something else, about a different gig, and then he messaged me going, while I have you here, my tour is in Oma on Saturday night. Do you want to do support for me? And I just goes here. Let me check my calendar. Should be free.
Yep.
Right inside doing somersaults. You know what I mean? God, this is unreal. So texting back going, yeah, Colin, that's great. Thank you very much. Appreciate the opportunity. Mm-hmm. So I arrived down, and as I arrived in to the gig, they're like doing like sound checks, right? And Still Dre's playing, right? Okay. You know the rap song Still Dre. So we're talking away anyway, and next thing the sound guy goes, what do you want as your walkout song? And I went, actually, just like that'll do, because like Still Dre is one of my favorite songs ever.
Yeah.
I was like, this would be pretty cool walking out to Still Dre. You know what I mean? So that's okay. So I'm on first, right? Yeah. Colin's at the side of the room, like he's using the God mic. Mm-hmm. He's like, please welcome to the stage, Mr. Talal Jomar. And I'm walking on, and Still Dre comes on. And I'm not joking you, Sean. I've never been this close to going, look, lads, change that song. I don't suit it. It's like I do not suit this song. I was like, I'm walking on going, like Claudia from the country. You know, walk on the Cotton Eye Joe. Just something other than, because like Still Dre's iconic rap song, it suits people that are really dressed cool and all. I'm going, oh fuck's sake. And I walk on stage and it's the first thing I say, I was like, I should not have walked onto that song. I did not suit that song. I'm not gonna laugh, to be fair, but I just like, I walk in my head picturing like this is gonna be so cool and like suave. Me walking on the like Still Dre, and as I'm head going, oh, but like, what if I walk like a culture, so I sort of have like a bit of a, like, you know,
plodding along, like
I should exactly. I'm a wow, like a, you know, I'm a rotund guy. I don't move smooth. Whereas like I should have been walking on with like a limp, but like I come on and do this big like cheesy smile. Like it just didn't suit the song. It just didn't suit the song at all. And but yeah, no, I had a good time at the gig. It was great. Like, so it was a Silver Birches Noma. It was a very nice moment for me, because obviously Colin's one of, if not my favorite comedian, whatever. One reason they get into stand up. So it was kind of cool to do sport from on his tour. You know what I mean? It's one of those ones where like, fuck, should I go?
And just goes to show you, ladies and gentlemen, see if you tactically message your hero the week of his gig in your hometown, things happen for you. Things just work out, you know? See
if you find out where he goes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and just happen to be there at the exact same times, you know?
These things just happen. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
We're talking about Talal maybe getting a gig in Dubai. He's been in Dubai every weekend for the last year. Oh, how's this coming about Talal? Well, I don't know.
I've just photoshopped my face on the like every big comedian like at the SSE. Yeah, that's me there. That's me.
I need to stop hanging out at fucking Moddens. I need to start going into broadening my horizons. I need to start going to more glamorous places. Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
But that's nice. So the gig went well then, yeah? Got them all on board.
Yeah. Good time, yeah, real good time.
There's nothing that makes you overthink more than the walkout. I've started doing this thing now. Don't know why, don't know where I've learned it from, but like when I get called to the stage, I always have this thing in my head: get to the stage fairly quickly, at least before the clapping stops and stuff like that, and the noise dies down. But I'll go up now. I don't know why I do it. I'll like wave as if everyone knows who I am. Do like a wee hand in there, like a wee like borderline cheer celebration. I
actually got this right. I'm a big in a previous podcast you used to do. I remember somebody, I think it was you, must have said that tip and advice to get to the mic stand pretty quick and get the mic out and then start speaking. So I actually took that advice from it, but I've always done a wave to the crowd.
Yeah,
because somebody told me try and be welcoming. So if you wave to the crowd, they're like, "Oh, this guy looks like he's good fun." Yeah. Whereas if you just walk to the stage and nobody knows you, we're going, "Who the fuck's this guy think he is?" Not even waving us.
Yeah, like if you walk up like the Terminator, like you're going to spark the fucking mic stand out. Then I'm not even joking you. I used to, whenever someone first told me that tip, like get to the mic stand as quick as possible, I used to fucking sprint. And I'm not talking like a wee jog. I mean belted. There's footage out there of me just being like fucking run to the mic and be like, "Hello, what's the crack? How's everyone doing tonight?" Like a psychopath. And, you know me, I'm militant with time anyway, so it was like, fuck, I have 2 seconds to get up here before I start losing time. But you overthink all those things. Like it's like the walk-on music thing is just like, where was I? Donegal. There's a gig happening one time, and I was like, like, what walk-on music do you want? Unusual crack. All the comedians was like first time like they'd all been asked this question, so they're all going through their phones and going, "Fucking what'll I pick?" Blah blah blah. I just goes, "Pick whatever." And they goes, "No, pick. Tell us what." I goes, "Pick whatever you want." Like, and it was like fucking Boyzone or something to put on for me coming onto the stage. It was like the wankiest song ever, and I was like, never again am I leaving this in the hands of someone else. Like that was absolutely awful. Like,
so I need to think of a song now that that one sort of represents who I am as a person, and two isn't too cool for me. You know what I mean? Like I'm able to stand up here and say, I'm not cool enough to walk out to Still Dre. Not at all.
I'm with you on that. I think you should do like, I think it could be quite funny if you went on to some sort of like welcome to Dubai music, like that sort of like fucking that there sort of, because then it would really build into the like, oh fuck, this guy's not from here, and then you're just like, well lad.
yeah. So I have been like, Let Me Entertain You is like one of my favorite songs. I've always think like that's a nice sort of intro. It's a nice and everybody should, most people like that song, but I could also walk onto that ding a ding a ding a ding, and I was just like, oh fuck, it's too cheesy, it's like fuck's sake. And then, but so we'll see.
My first ever show I did with Franco, that speakeasy show we did, it was like a 30-minute split bill thing. I was like to him, right, when I'm going on, you make sure you play me music for me, and then I'll play the music for you. So I was on first. I had picked some Jack Harlow song. Something just was a bit of noise. Darren calls me to the stage. Show Aleavey. People were clapping. Couldn't hear the music at all. Franco was having a meltdown with the fucking sound thing. And then he was like, we took a break then, and then he was like, man, I'm so sorry that didn't work out. And all, like, when you make sure you get mine right. And whenever he was walking to the stage, I flicked it on for a second and then straight back off again. I was like, nah, you're not getting any music. You're going on the claps. If I'm not having music, you're not having music, you prick.
It is one of those ones where, like, sometimes I think if you walk on to the wrong music, or if the music's too lively, people almost expect it to be like a bingo loco.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So I think you have to be careful in the music that you choose. It has to suit your persona.
Yeah, no, it does. But I'm quite energetic anyway, so like on stage, so that's sort of, I can get away with it. But yeah, you're not gonna have this mad tune. Do you know what? Just stay clear from music. Just get the audience clapping and making noise. Like that's more important.
I think if it's your own show, as in like it's your own like when I'm doing the Crack Theatre, my own solo show, 28th of March. Plenty of tickets left, by the way. A lot of tickets left. All the tickets are left. Right.
The Dubai leg is sold out. The Birch League is sold out.
Yeah. Look, I'm bringing the Dubai show to Clyland. You know what I mean? So I will have walk-on music for that. But if you're in like it's different, like a club like Aleavey's, because it's different. But if like you're doing like a gig in like a GA club, it's a bit, you just walk on to the clubs. Like, just walk on to the clubs.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Do you want to go into some? What do we do? I don't really have any local news or global news this week. Have you anything to talk about on this topic?
You want to know something? I did see a headline earlier on, and can I remember what it was?
Oh Jesus, this is going fantastic. Roll the intro anyway. Local news. Here we go.
The boat is back. Local news. Or we talked about that last week?
The boat is back, actually. We didn't talk about this. No, we might have mentioned it to John. So remind us what happened.
So there was a cruise ship game, got stuck in Belfast, of all places, right? It then sat here for months. Sean got a great clip out of it. Fantastic clip.
As he does.
As he does. The king. The king. It then left. I think it got as far as like Banger. What's going on? Had to turn and come back. That's fucked. So there you are.
Are they all currently back in Belfast? Like, it hasn't left again. This is these poor people. Joe also got me, because we didn't chat about this. The amount, because as I said, back working again, all those listen to podcasts all day. The amount of podcasts that brought this up, going, see us boat, and I'm sitting there going, they're gonna mention me here any minute here. They're gonna go. Did you see Sean's clip? That was fucking class. Here it comes. Not one. Plug the fucking Aleavey Maestro.
Sorry, the local news I can't believe we haven't talked about. What? James Charles.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And all these people, like, I have seen people with 40 followers on TikTok putting up apologies. I just want to apologize to my fans. I was ignorant to the fact that I did not know that he was a nonce. You know, it's like The first time I heard of James Charles was like because it was like breaking news. He was like famous American YouTuber guy texting 10-year-olds. You know,
there's Joe, what's mad about it, right? So I put up a video on TikTok this week, and like, see, whenever I seen that event happening, so there was no controversy about it yet. I just made a video being like, oh, the reason I didn't go to this event is because I fucking wasn't invited. Didn't know there was any controversy about it. It was just sort of raking the piss that everyone was at it and I wasn't there, right? Next thing, it fucking blows up. I think it's got like 150,000 views at the minute. Then all them apology videos start flying up, and everyone's commenting under my video going like, yeah, you should never have went because he's a pedophile, and all like the comments are absolutely insane. There's like half of them are like people laughing that have watched the video, and the other half is just people going, yeah, he's a nonce, mate. Don't fucking go near it. I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So it is kind of like, but it's one of those ones where like, how do you not know that he wasn't? Because like anybody who knows him, or if you're a big enough fan of someone,
yeah,
you follow everything about them. If that makes sense.
I don't. Well, I think I can get how people didn't know, because I didn't know. Like I had a loose idea of who James Charles was, but didn't know there was any of that history with him. I just thought he was like this dude that wears makeup. That was the height. But that's what he kind of is. So that was the height of my knowledge about him. But what really got me is there's nothing funnier than watching like these influencer like apology videos, because a lot of these people that are big have never done this before. Like they'll be on social media and they talk about like, oh, there's the downsides and stuff like that. But most of them don't like to talk about the upside, about like how many nice comments they get, how much money they're making and on it, and like they never talk about that. So this is like the first bit of real difficulty they've been in with it, and they all just completely shit the bed. They just all went, I'm so sorry, I shouldn't, I didn't know, and I had no idea this happened. I was going, either you did, right, here's what you do, there's two options, and I will die on this hill, and sorry if people get annoyed at my opinion on this. You have two options in this situation. You go, I knew about him, and I knew his backstory, but the jury's out. He's got 20 million followers still on Instagram. I'm going. You either go with that, and you go, I support Be Perfect Brent. He's done a lot for me. He's got this guy. He's calling him. I support him, and I'm going with it. And if people want to say I'm a bad person for it, that's fine. Or what you do is you go, I didn't know my stuff. I'm really like, I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of the Be Perfect brand. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm really let you all down. What you don't do is you go, I had no idea he was this, and you guys shouldn't give me shit for it. That is the wrong answer to everything. You can't go, oh, Jesus. You can't turn around and go, I am really sorry that I did this, but you guys are giving me too much shit for it. That's not an apology. That's not an apology at all. You fucking idiots. Oh, I'm so annoyed.
But it's like I'm gonna be honest with you, right? If I got an invite or an evite, because it's 21st century, to a P Diddy party.
Yep.
Would I go? 100%.
Yeah.
100%. And I would be going, look, I know what he's probably doing is very wrong and weird and all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
But you think of the followers and the clout you get from going to a P Diddy party, like.
Oh, 100%, like 100%. It's like, right, prime example. How many comedians have been fucking cancelled? I could list you a million, and they all come through at the other side. If they're coming to the limelight and they're going, Sean, will you do support for me? No, unless they've actually done something horrendous and it's been proven.
Yes.
I'm not doing it. But for the most part, like say like a Louis C.K., I'm doing support for Louis C.K. 100%.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I'll post it, but I'll definitely do the support.
No, but like there's no reason. But it's like if they've said something controversial, that's okay. Yeah. Just because they've said something controversial, I mightn't have to agree with their views, but I'm still going to do it because I still want the
gig.
The gig, like.
Yeah. I just think I would have had more respect for any influencer just came out and goes, look, this guy's got 20 million followers, and I am jumping on the back of that cloud.
Oh yeah, 100%.
If I'm that boy, if I'm the guy, the guy Breton that runs that Be Perfect thing.
Yes.
If I'm him, like they're all saying he hasn't released a statement running out. I'm just every one of them influencers has stabbed him in the back. They've all went, go fuck yourself. You've done wrong.
But his brand has now been talked about more than probably it ever has been.
Oh yeah, it's massive. I mean, my opinion on it is, right, whatever you think happened with James Charles, whatever the fucking technicalities of it is, the guy has 20 million followers. The jury's been out for the last few years, and they've decided we still like him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If it was cancelled, he'd have no followers.
Because like Jay-Z and Beyonce lost 4 million. They've lost 4 million followers from the P. Diddy thing.
Did they?
Give out. Yeah. But the thing about it is, they haven't even been accused of anything.
But they're just
associated
with the bus.
Yeah. It's like it's just, I don't know, but to me, what I found the most cringy was like, I mean, people with literally 40 followers were like, just want to apologize to my following and my fans, and like, you 40 fucking followers. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I nearly made one of them videos. I nearly was like, I'd like to apologize, but then do that, McGregor. To absolutely nobody.
That'd have been class. I actually should have done
that would have banged. I really should have done that. Because go on ahead.
Talking about McGregor, did you see him on like the live stream? Did you see this clip of him?
No, I seen him at the Arsenal game. Is that a different thing?
Here, talking about that, he looked like he can play.
Yeah.
He looks like he's good. Yeah, but there was a clip of him, and he's literally just drinking whiskey or drinking like tins of beer.
Yes, I did.
It's I like, to me, it's like, just accept Conor McGregor for who he is. He is from Dublin. He's just a lad that's got too much money, doesn't know what to do with it. Is he ruining his career? Probably, but he's entertainment. I don't care what anybody says. Don't care.
Yep.
Don't care.
I love when you see him like ringside. Do you know, like at any of them like Saudi things and all? And he's like chewing the ear of Ronaldo, and Ronaldo's like, "Would you fuck up? Like, you're so I don't even know what you're speaking. I don't know what language you're even talking about." And he's like, "Fucking you know, I mean, you fucking." And he's I have never, like, trust me, as a fucking former boxer myself, active actually still for fights as long as we're in the Ulster Hall or the SSE only.
Yeah.
But like, as someone that I'm fond of a bit of shadow boxing around the house, making a cup of tea and all, throwing a few combos and stuff like that. Like, but McGregor is next level. Like, that is insane.
But what I love about him is he could be sitting beside like Tyson Fury, who is an actual elite boxer, and he's nudging Fury, going, "He should be fucking dipping down there and fucking throwing."
It was the Anthony Joshua fight. It was the Joshua fight I was watching. Yeah, you're right. And he's sitting there in the background, like cheering on Joshua. And then Joshua gets knocked out, and he like doesn't know what to do. And then he cheers even more. And you're going, "Who the fuck are you, folks?"
Class. I love McGregor. I know people hate him because of stuff he's done, but I love him. Do you want to know something? He was like, whenever he was at the peak of his powers, he was worth staying up at 6 o'clock in the morning for. Like, he was worth sitting in that shitty fucking house party. Yeah. 6 o'clock in the morning, listen to somebody play Wonderwall on the guitar. It's just, you know what I mean? It was just, he was the GOAT. Like,
McGregor's the is this first year? Yeah, McGregor's the only Irish sporting achievement I think like I've ever seen in my lifetime. There's been nothing else Ireland has achieved. Actually, that's a lie. Katie Taylor, I've set up for Katie Taylor's fight, but her next one's like the big one. But
yes, but like Katie Taylor has had some great nights, but yeah, as in being a global event, is like McGregor was just like insane.
Yeah, it was
like
madness.
I'm trying to think of the last. Yeah,
there's not because the football's shite. The rugby thing breaks your heart every time to go to the World Cup. What else are we good at?
Because even looking like boxers, you had like Michael Collins doing well in like the Olympics, and Paddy Barnes do well. You had all these like Irish boxers doing well, but when I say global scale, I mean everybody knew who Conor McGregor. Like even if you didn't watch UFC, everybody knows who Conor McGregor was. Like Carl Frampton, probably the best boxer Ireland's ever produced. There's still people out there who don't know who he is. Whereas McGregor, is the first Irish superstar.
Would you say he's more or less famous than... Right, so let me get this all in context. This will be a clip. Let me say this all right. Who do you think is more famous from Ireland, Rory McIlroy or Conor McGregor?
Oh, Conor McGregor, hands down.
Do you think so?
Oh, yeah.
Who do you think's worth more money?
Conor McGregor.
Oh, I don't know. I think McIlroy could be worth more money. Because like, think of the golf purses he gets, and then like that Nike deal was apparently like 500 million.
Actually, you know what? You probably could be right. McGregor just probably wastes his money.
Yeah.
$6 million watches. It's just like
yeah.
Hello.
But I will say, no. But what you would say was, if I was in both their positions, I'd be closer to McGregor than I would be a McIlroy. I'd be you'd be a lunatic. I don't understand how you're not a lunatic. Like, I have so much respect for McIlroy. Like, Joe, keeping so like, obviously golf is just a completely different sport altogether. But like, how you get that level of money and don't go mental?
Yeah, like McGregor. But the thing about it is, right? People say, "Oh, McGregor's finished. McGregor's done." If McGregor announces a fight next week, it sells out. There's no two ways about that.
Did you watch that UFC event in the Sphere in Las Vegas? Did you see the videos from it?
Yes.
Unbelievable.
It's made for him. It's made for him. Like, the UFC is because of Conor McGregor. I didn't watch UFC until Conor McGregor came in. I'd be the first man to admit
Yeah,
that.
I wasn't into it.
I knew nothing about it. Unless
Yeah.
who's this Irish guy? Typical Irish. Anybody Irish, like,
Yeah.
okay, let's get behind him. Like if
Yeah.
the tiddlywinks, like if there was like tiddlywinks was like a big sport, I'd be like, if it was Irish guy, I'd be fully behind that. Like,
But it's like all the sports at the Olympics I watched. I have learned more about the pommel horse in the last 6 months than I have the rest of my life. Like, I have no interest in that bar. The fella from Ireland is good at it. What was the other one? That boy, the swimmer as well. I'm talking about the 1500s being like, well, no, you really need to set out your pace and then not. I don't fucking know anything about these sports.
Yeah.
But because there's an Irish person and don't start me on rowing. That's rowing, right? Hot take, rowing, cap. Worst sport in the world. that is some bullshit. Like, how is that? Oh, like I've seen actually in the next Olympics in LA, they've actually taken out breakdancing because they've just realized that's nonsense.
It's not a sport, like it's not.
But rowing, they've actually rowing. They're starting to take out events. There's less and less events happening at it now at the next Olympics going forward.
But that's like rowing, I think rowing should be done on like a choppy river. Like, let's see how good of a rower you really are.
I like the canoe boys. Them boys are good.
The kayak and they have like sometimes fall over and have to like bring them. But I want to see them row through like an obstacle course, not just a straight line. At least have a figure of 8 that they have to do. Like you want there to be a potential crash.
Yeah. Yes. Like, do you ever see that? Have you ever seen that sport? It's like ice skating downhill.
Oh yeah.
And, like they wear all the big American football shoulder pads and all that. Yes. That's proper sport.
Yeah,
there's not enough of that.
Because you could die, like you could.
That's proper sport.
Yeah,
I've gotten more into as well. Joe keeps coming up on my TikTok. That road bowling thing. Road bowling must be big down your neck of the woods, is it?
Oh, huge! The bullets is called.
So I didn't realize this about road bowling. Road bowling, the gambling scene is kind of what drives it. Like the gambling in it is insane. There's like more money going on that than there is at like horse racing events.
There's thousands of pounds. Like, see when it comes to like the All Ireland's, like the Moy was fully booked out there, like hotels for 30 mile radius, all B&B's booked out. It's like the Northwest for fucking people from Cork. It is, because it really is. Like, Cork is the only other real county that's really big into it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, there's also an element of danger because the ball or the bullet, whatever it's called, is lead. It's a steel.
So is that what makes it difficult? It's really heavy, because I look at it going, I could do this. This looks really easy.
But they throw it on it like that. And there's a way they throw it that'll go around the corner.
Bit of spin on it.
But we bit of swaz.
Right.
A bit of swaz on it, you know. But like it's a massive thing over here. And like sometimes, like when you're driving, especially like a Sunday morning, like you can be driving, next thing the lead ball just goes straight past your car.
That's class.
And like they be looking at you going, "You're fucking driving an Arc horse." And you're like, "Fuck, I'm trying to get to the shop here."
Going to work, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Sunday mornings, it is massive. And like I love how there's like so little like rules in it. So it's just like what they do is they get to start line, they just lift a big like lump of grass out and just fuck on the road. And that's where they throw the ball from. I swear to God, it is like,
this is the problem with Irish people though. We need to stop doing sports that only we fucking play. This is our problem. Like we have the greatest Gaelic footballers in the world because no other country has a clue what it is, and we don't explain the rules. And when we take it to other countries, we're like, "What's that there?" And they're like, "Go figure it out." No.
Yeah.
And then when you do have locals that play it, we just send over all the Irish boys for the summer anyway and just ruin it. Like American football, they call themselves world champions. We should be calling the All Irelands
the World Series.
Because it actually is more of a World Series because you've got London, New York.
Yeah,
that's all you need. That's kind of it.
That's it. London, New York. That's it.
Then they're good to go. Joe, I have a hot take on about the GAA. Actually, this is very controversial. I think there should be a private franchise of Gaelic football. So how American sports work, or like what the Saudis have done. I think that should happen, and you should go like we are, like say, and like proper like cheesy names though for it. So like you have like the Down Mourn Men or the Red Hand Tyroners or whatever the fuck you want to call. Do you know what I mean? And then everyone has to go to like college or university, and then once you graduate,
Yes.
you go into a draft. I
But
think it'll
you
be
know what?
unbelievable.
I kind of think soccer's going like that. Like I think the transfers are going to get so high where they just can't afford to pay them. So it's going to be like, right, we're going to swap. Like we'll swap fucking Martinelli for 2 youth players
Yeah,
from like fucking West Ham.
yeah.
And I think it's gonna get franchise. So London's gonna be a franchise, Manchester and all. And I think like you imagine the draft day. You imagine being like some
Unbelievable.
16-year-old from like fucking Lurgan getting drafted. The number 32 pick in the 2026 draft is fucking Shea Conley from Lurgan.
I would love that for the guy. I think that'll be unbelievable. And then what I would do is I'd have the county championships. That stays.
Yeah.
All Ireland series stays, but that's your international break. That's built into your season, sort of, or like a separate thing. So it's like, not that anyone likes internationals and fucking soccer. It's the worst thing in the world. But you know what I mean? That's like your World Cup every year or something like that. That goes in the summer. I think it would be if I ever strike gold, if I'm ever Conor McGregor, rich, that's I'm investing in the GAA franchise league.
Sean's taking over the GAA. There he is.
Imagine a big park.
Here,
I'll build basement.
Whenever we conquer Dubai, Sean, we'll take the GAA to Dubai.
Yeah, we will.
Who wants on the crazy train? But yeah.
Very sport heavy episode this week.
That's us. That's us, Sean. That's just who we are.
Can I say this? I think we've both learned since doing stand up a valuable lesson. None more so than the last maybe couple of months anyway. Stick to what you know. I think for a long time, see when you get into like a new scene or a new event or whatever it is, like definitely push yourself and go out of your comfort zone. But like sometimes you just need to accept you are what you are.
You know what? And yeah, that is you are who you are, and that's it. If you try and an old adage, you can't please everybody. That's it.
No, you can't.
Not so you just do what you like.
Yeah, yeah,
that's it.
Because Joe, what happens to me, and it's actually happening in my new job as well, right? I went in there and I've been like, is anybody into football? Like that's my beacon call. Like it was who do you all support? And every person has said they don't like football. And I'm like, I can't work here.
No,
like I can't stick this out. But that's exactly the comedy scene. Like that's my biggest nightmare in the world. Joe being like, well, did you watch the football on the weekend? They're like, oh no, I don't like football. Oh, what do you watch? Of fucking
I was watching a video of like Adam Sandler trying 10 minutes in 1993.
Yeah. I was sitting there going, did he play well? I don't fucking know. Like what? What do you say? Because that's what's really weird about me and you. We're not actually massive comedy fans.
No, because somebody I was in the group chat and they were talking about. They were like, "Oh, I live and breathe comedy 24/7." And I'm like, I was like, I can go days without thinking about it.
Yeah.
And they were like, how can you do that? And I was like, this might come out wrong. I was like, but I have a life.
Yeah.
It's like I have kids, I have a partner, I have a job, I have other interests. Like,
I am very much a hype comedian. Like if someone's on Netflix, I like them. Like that's my that keeps me going. I don't want to go to. It's like football. I like Arsenal. I like teams doing well. I don't want to watch fucking teams in the Vanarama conference. And I know I'm in the Vanarama conference here. I know I'm part of it, but I don't want to watch more of it. All right, I fucking get my.
But here, we're at that stage, John, where we're about to get a Middle Eastern takeover, Dubai.
Yeah.
We're going to the top. But it is.
We took the money. If anyone asks, we took the money. All right,
we took the money. Yeah, sold our souls. Don't care.
Imagine I'm like, are we comedy club closed up shop, lads? We're going to Dubai. we're moving the whole shebang.
We're just going to change it. The halal comedy club, and just completely like fucking Fly Emirates comedy club.
Yeah.
Just fucking Sean walks up to the mic. I am Qatari.
Yeah. What is your man called? His name's on all the Emar Comedy Club. Fucking.
Just like fucking that's it. Yeah, you would do it, wouldn't you? You'd do it.
I did twice on a Sunday. It's fucking 100%. I would.
But
You know what? I haven't been in Dubai, right? And this has been very Dubai heavy episode. I'd love to live in Dubai. I don't think there's any
See,
it's a completely fabricated lifestyle that most people are living out there. Like it's not real.
yeah,
It's so man-made. But I think it would be good. Like just make your money, do your stand-up. Fucking weather's roasting hot. What's not
yeah.
that?
I you remind me of like people I know who like some of my like closest friends who come home from like Australia and like, oh, I miss here. And then after a week they're like, oh, this is shit.
No, yeah, I could do. I think I would love to be in a setup where like I have a base else. Well, I don't know. Would I rather a base here and just go different place? No, I think I'd rather have a base somewhere else. I'd love to have
Yeah.
a base in like I don't even know if I'd like to be based in Dubai. Like I'd love to be in America, but that's never going to happen because fucking visas and stuff like that. But have like a good place to come back here near the fucking seaside and all the proper Irishness, like.
Yeah, because like some of my friends are like saying they basically said that we're never coming back, like we're never coming back. So one of my friends from here is getting married next July. So
Right.
he's two of the lads that like run the group are going, no, we're never coming back. He's made them groomsmen for his wedding, and he's like bypassed so many people who should have been his groomsmen. He's like, no, the reason I'm doing this means that they have to come home now. So he's done that out of spite. He's like, I have to come home. Thanks, class. But yeah, the Dubai takeover. It is. I'm being positive about it, Sean. It's gonna happen.
We're manifesting. I wonder if they're big fans of the podcast.
Here, I think I must actually message again.
I'm gonna look, so I can look at our stats here. Right? I'm gonna look at our stats and see because I can see where around the globe we get listened to.
Yeah.
What is this called again? This app? Oh yeah, podcasters. I'll say around the globe where we're getting listens from because Dubai tends to be a popular one because you have like such a big Irish culture over there.
Yeah.
Let me see audience. Right, here we go. United Kingdom 89%, sort of expected that. Ireland 6%, but that's murky waters. That's Ireland, but right. Australia 4%.
We'll take that.
Take that. Spain 0.5.
We'll take that.
Which I don't know how anyone's listened to this in Spain.
Hola.
Hola, me llamo Sean. And then United States 0.4. So look, I haven't really done our PR a whole lot of good here for going to Dubai because no one listens to the podcast, but we know you're out there and you with your VPNs on and tricking the internet. Yes, that's what's happening there.
That's it. But yes, definitely. You know what? I may as well just say it because I'm talking about music. Yes, I'm just going to say I'm going to speak it into existence, Sean.
I don't. I can't take this if it doesn't happen.
Oh, you know what? No, we're not.
We're not doing it. Don't say it.
No, we're not doing it.
Message that boy and tell him, look, we've said too much. You need a boost.
Like, look, even if you just pretend you're getting this over, like I'll get a loan from the credit union. I'll pay for the night. Like, don't worry.
Just a photo of us at like fucking, just a really close in photo of us lying down on like Helens Bay, just with the sand behind us, being like, lovely time to Dubai. Great.
Two of us dressed in my dad's old clothes.
Yeah. Here, I have one of them.
Oh yeah.
White and red T-town looking things. Yeah. I actually, what are they called? I can't remember what they're called. Regal. Yes. Because whenever I was over there, I was like, is that cultural appropriation if I wear that? And the mom was like, not at all. No, get that on you. Your head's roasting. This will cool you out. And it's like, it does.
That's why they wear them. People think that's why they wear them. But so I can just picture. Imagine me doing stand up in the like traditional Middle Eastern wear, big long white dress, tea towel on the head, fucking class. Want to be unreal?
Here, if we get booked this, I'm joining you. The two of us are doing it in the full setup, like. We're out there. We went to the big mosque in Abu Dhabi. It's I can't remember the name, but it's basically modeled on the Taj Mahal. This looking thing, right? And it was stunning, unbelievable. But this is what I loved about it. The women had to wear the abaya,
the
whole abaya, and Ashton had to buy one because they don't give them for free to go in. She had to go buy one, so it was like fucking 40 quid or something like that. She goes, "What does he have to wear?" And they're like, "Nah, he can go like that. It's fine." So he just got to wear like the normal clothes, and she was in a full fucking guy.
It's a man's world, like over there. At the Middle East, it's a man's world, like it's a man's world.
I was loving it. I was like, oh, that's why I was like, I'm gonna move here tomorrow. And she's like, we are not moving here. I was like, this is great. I love this.
Yeah. So,
yeah. There's another episode in the books. 55 minutes in. Don't say we don't spoil you.
And so I just want to put it. The reason there was no rants today, no Talal rants today, is because today is World Mental Health Day, which means a lot to me.
Yeah.
It's okay to not be okay. And there's people out there with worse troubles than me. I might get angry because somebody pulled out in front of me in the car. You know what? It happens. I'll slide today.
It is. Next week, though. Right for everybody. It's a double rollover for extra rage. Tune in the next week's episode.
Oh yes, double barrels.
If you want as well, check us out on Patreon. Go join the world's smallest community on the Patreon. Which here we are proud of our community on Patreon. We love every single person that's signed up over there. So if you want more chat like this, more sports talk, all the other fun stuff we do, go check that out.
Basically, yes, exactly. Means a lot to us. Like and share it. If you see us, share it on our Instagram, whatever. Share it on your own. Takes 2 seconds. That's it.
Yep.
2 seconds. I mean,
yep. We've been putting clips out and stuff like that as well. So just give them a wee share to your story. Going, I like this. You know, that helps us out.
Have you anything to plug, Sean, before we go?
Do you know what I actually do? Shockingly. So if you've ever heard of the Kill Tony format, it is coming to RW Comedy Club. But we're doing like our own spin on it, or Kill RW Comedy Club, we're calling it. So it's on December the 3rd. We're going to have very special guests, which is Mr. Talal Jomar is joining the panel with me.
Yes.
And also, Talal doesn't know this, I don't think yet, but we also have non-comedian guest, the very famous Belfast superstar, originally from Strabane though. Jelvis is joining the panel.
Yes. Oh, I love it. Jelvis is class.
And then we're going to have one more special guest comedian to announce, which will be a bit later on. But get your tickets for that. It's only $5. Basically what it is all the comedians, and whoever wants, you never don't stand for it, it's fine too. You write your name down on the night, throw it into a bucket, we'll pull them out. You get 60 seconds on stage to do stand-up. And then afterwards, we're not there to roast you. We're not there to fucking slobber about your material. We're just there to have the crack with you afterwards and see what you get up to outside of stand-up and all this here. So get down to that. It'll be a good crack.
3rd of December, it's a Tuesday, isn't it?
Yep.
Anybody local that lives near me that maybe thinks that's a good idea, but it's Tuesday night, Belfast, I'll be driving down. Buy your ticket, and you can get lift down with me. Lift up and down. What more do you want?
I'm gonna have to stick on an extra ticket option. Lift with Talal, $8.99.
Just surviving that Citroen.
Yeah. Have you got anything to plug?
Here, my solo. You're not gonna get. I'm gonna have to plug it every week. My own solo show in the Crack Theatre, 28th of March. It's my first time ever doing something like this, so be great to see us all down there. Buy a ticket, buy 10, buy 30, whatever you want. No pressure. But at the minute, it hasn't sold that well. But it's not the March time, so. But it'd be a nice Christmas present for someone. Be a nice,
It'll also be a great Christmas present for someone you hate. So
yes. Yes. So if you buy a ticket for Kill RW Comedy Club, you get a ticket to my show for exactly the same price and no discount, but buy both. Be a good time.
Yes. Right. Thanks everyone for listening. We'll see you all next week for more. Good luck.
Bye.